Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host, Bardic Knowledge, and we're about to talk to, I think this is Massa. Nope, it's Mooney. I was wrong. Black energy grows. Something scary is waking up. And then we get to see what that something scary is. Well, sort of. We already know what it is. We get to see the ritual. Let's see if I can do Queen Zeal's voice with this cold. Shala, raise the power of the Mammon Machine to its limit. It's not quite the Queen's voice, but... Shala, you dare to disobey me? Alright, Mother. Then Shala collapses. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, what bright splendor. The incredible power of Lavos. Yep, there we go. And there we get the hint of who the prophet is. Ah, yes. This area is full of interesting enemies. Which I'm going to want to return her to blue mail. I can give Glenn back the black mail. And I really wish I had the red mail, but I can't get that until after a side quest. But the reason why I'm doing that is those red wing bat eye things do fire magic. The yellow ones do light magic. And the blue ones, well, excuse me, do water magic. So this way I'm prepared against whatever they may do. Pretty sure I have to activate these switches. Jinn and Barghest, which is honestly an odd combination. Protected by the Barghest shield. Okay. In that case... Because Barghest is a type of spectral dog, while a Jinn, usually spelled D-J-I-N-N, is the inspiration for Genie, and is a type of fire spirit. So it's just a very odd choice. Of course, when I first played this, I had no idea that that was the case. Ooh, we got a lapis out of them. Yes, that unlocked a thing. Ooh, these guys creep pretty close. Aeon suit. Ooh, that's a lot better than the ruby vest. I think we'll do it. Even if the ruby vest does have the amount of fire damage we take. Whoops. Meh. Why not? I gave him that gold stud for a reason. Does he still have the gold stud? I don't remember. Okay. Ah. That makes sense. Ow. Okay, so these guys basically have Magus's barriers based on their element. That I did not know. But I do now. Okay, that really reminded me of someone from a television program. Yes. No, not a television program, it's bloody Xemnas. Oh, my kingdom hawks ruin. Yeah. I do a decent Xemnas voice. Apparently, especially when I have a cold. Oop, missed me. What do we have there? Kaiser Arm. I wonder what all I'm bypassing just by going this way. Not much, apparently. But I'll probably have to fight these guys. But first, let me keep exploring, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oop. I can probably finish them off with lightning too, instead of using Luminaire on them. It's physical magic, which is a bit of an oxymoron, really. There we've got Ruby Eyes. Shockwave. I think that is a Luca weapon. Yes. Ooh, randomly inflicts confusion. How wonderful. I just realized I didn't equip that Aeon Helm. I'll give it to Luca, since she doesn't have a way to absorb anything. And let's see what I can access going around the outside here. Probably the same amount. Yeah. Except... ah! Demon Hit. Is that... Interesting. 2 times hit for magic enemies. I'm guessing that means that he hits them more often. But only for enemies that are magical, such as these eye guys. How fascinating. And now I sound like George Takei. Oh my. I'm doing all sorts of voices with this code, aren't I? Okay, Maro, these are yours. Et voila. Star Sword. Sounds cooler than it is, because it's still weaker than the Swallow. I think most weapons I'm going to find will be weaker than the Swallow until I get Chrono's ultimate weapon. Which I will not name here because I don't want to. Just because. It's surprising how little my voice hurts right now, considering. I doubt it's because of the tea. But it could be. I wonder what I even accomplished. Because it doesn't look like I accomplished much of anything. Oop. Luca, you're up. Can I avoid these? Yes. A sonic arrow. Randomly inflicts slow. How wonderful. Ah. Yes, that's right. Now I remember. By hitting those 2 switches up there, I opened the door. And by hitting that switch down there, I opened the path. And now we're on the stairs. I think there's a door right there. Oop. One of Dalton's lackeys. A thrasher. Chrono's got the thrasher. This is one of the things that I rather like, is that they keep the first level abilities useful by removing the... Oh, they're actually just 666. How's about that? By making it so that you have to target a single guy, and you can't tone down the higher number abilities. Oh. Oh. I guess the elevator's out of order. Or something. And I'm pretty sure I can't avoid fight. Yep. Let's see how you handle the ultimate magic attack. Actually, I don't know if it technically is. I'm gonna do a quick Google. And only Luca didn't level up from that. Okay, let's see. So yes, Luminaire is the... Assuming equal levels and magic, Luminaire is in fact the most powerful spell in the game. Apparently, the next most powerful is Luca's Flare spell, and then it's one of Robo's techniques, and then finally the ultimate dark magic. Or shadow magic. And then apparently the weakest is one of Ayla's high-level techs. Oh, it's actually possible to avoid them. Interesting. I just barrel on through every time. Because I have been giving Chrono magic tabs this whole while, he does actually have equivalent enough magic to be competitive, shall we say, with Luca and... with Luca's Flare and Dark Matter. Oh, right, this thing. Aha. Because if you get hit by those fireballs, it stuns you, and then you have to fight those guys. But I didn't want to. You do have to fight these guys, though. Interesting how he's summoning them with a swing of his mace out of explosions. Hey, if you can do it, why not? It's not like I lose anything for winning the battles fast. There's Luca's level. Ah, hello, Massa. The ancient red rock has been passed down through the ages. From it, a magic pendant and a knife were made. We embody Melchior's dreams, sealed within the knife. Now hurry, if you plan to confront the Queen. We're counting on you. I can feel it. The pulse of eternal life. Dark force. Wild energy. As Lavos begins to stir. Mother, don't stop, Shala. We're almost there. Immortality will be ours. Zeal will have the glory it deserves. Too long have I waited. And with that little monologue, we're ending this episode. Until the next, live well.